back to assertiveness. We are discussing Matric and how difficult the Matric year can be. And when you get your results, how disappointing your results can be sometimes. Sometimes they're great. Sometimes you are Nicolette, you get one distinction, you think, geez, I'm not so dumb. I'm actually quite smart. And you get into university and you're like, yay, let's do this. But sometimes you do get the D, the diploma, you do get the B, but you don't get the mark that you wanted in a certain subject that is going to stop you from doing the degree that you want to do. And you just want to better your marks because you actually know yourself. Utai man, I can do this thing. Because I can tell you right now, when I look at my subjects that I did, I'm like, how did I get that? I'm so clever, man. You know, I sit in meetings in my job and people ask me things and I'm like, give answers and I'm like, come on. How did Matric defeat me? But I must tell you guys, when I was in Matric, I had just gotten through puberty. My hips came out. You know? I was the it girl. So yeah, I think that distracted me. But it's fine. Let's talk about, you know, we just before we went in an ad break, Tanda was explaining to us about, you know, how Star Schools was, you know, you were this big school and you're like, okay, you know, they're giving you codes of conduct, they're giving you rules, but it almost feel like school, except that you were not doing all 7 or all 6 subjects, you were just specifically focusing on those ones that you wanted to upgrade?
Well, because I did 3 subjects and I was really ready to do those 3 subjects, but after getting your school code of conduct and everything, because I remember the school started in March, so you had to wait the whole 2 months at home to prepare yourself. And you know, people are asking what's happening with her life. Is she going to university or what? You know, and you're just thinking to yourself, oh my God, I don't want people to talk about me and say mahlalela or anything.
Were you coming to Bram every day before?
No, I wasn't coming to Bram. But you know, one thing that I told myself is that, you know what, I'm just gonna prepare myself for this journey, and I'm just gonna make sure that I use my time in a very effective way. You know, so I had to wait that 2 months and prepare myself, and when the school started, everything was pretty cool. You know, you just prepared, you're very ambitious to say, I'm giving myself a second chance and I'm going to do this.
Mentally, you are in a different place. Yes. It's not the same as when you were in Matric, because now you're like, I need to do this. Yeah. I'm not here to dala. There's no white jersey now. Yeah. There's no more Matric dance. There's, I must get through this. I must upgrade these marks so I can go to university next year. You look very irritated by what she was saying when she was talking about how people are asking, did that annoy you, that people were kept asking you questions?
Yeah, you know, it kind of annoyed me. You know, it's like, I'm doing me. Don't worry about me. I got me, girl. Ain't gonna worry about me. Worry about yourself.
Yeah,
but
pay my fees.
You know, but yeah, it's like with Star School, people think it's, you know, a bunch of losers or failures or uneducated people. The truth is, it's just learners that are willing to give themselves a second chance, learners that are committed and are dedicated to kind of put your life on hold and go after
putting your life on hold, to be honest, guys. It really isn't, yeah.
But
it's just this is your journey. Yeah.
And it's just commitment. You know, you have people coming all the way from Mpumalanga and Durban and Tembisa. And if that's not commitment,
I don't want to, and just part of what you just said there. It's just part of that shade. From Mpumalanga, from Durban and Tembisa. Tembisa is so far.
No, I'm saying, but they, with transportation.
Passport to come. I'm just kidding. Yeah. Okay. All right, so I think the most important thing that people need to understand about Star Schools is the fact that you are giving yourself a second chance. You know, Star Schools is at the end of the day, is just a building with teachers who are willing to assist you. But at the end of the day, you need to say, I am going to go to Star Schools. And it can't be that shame. It can't be a shame thing because it's not like ni failile. Even if you did fail, it's really not a big deal. People fail all the time. I mean, what's the point of you, as you said, you got a D, so you could go and do a diploma, you go and do something you don't like, something you're not passionate about, or you struggle, even still through that, we are khokhoroza, because mentally, you have not learned that school needs you to be dedicated. And I think that's a nice thing that maybe has come out from you guys spending your year at Star Schools, that you actually had to learn responsibility and knowing, because I am accountable for my marks. I'm the one who's going to write that exam, not the people who are teaching me. Because even the teachers at Star Schools can sit there and teach you and give you eye-opening moments. But if you yourself are not prepared to, take that up, it's kind of a wasted year also. So what else did you guys, what was the other value of Star Schools as opposed to just, bettering your marks and being able to get into the university that you wanted? What other life lessons did you learn?
Personal growth, responsibility, accountability, and I also got to learn about myself and what I wanted to do when I got to varsity. I met phenomenal people like doctors, journalists. There's somebody who wants to be.
I love that. I love that you're calling them by what they're going to be. That is amazing.
There's people who want to be neurosurgeons in Star Schools. There are pilots in Star Schools. So you look at Star Schools like, oh, I was a failure. But then these same people are going to be your leaders. You are going to call them boss or guy. I'm begging for. But Abantu syndrome is going to kill you.
And also, I just wanted to add that, your life or your dreams do not just end in Matric, and Star School is proof, that you have vibrant learners that are willing to go the extra mile to make their dreams come true. Our generation especially, we have the passion, the drive, the vision to go after our dreams, and we will not settle for less. We will not settle for a D or an H. We want that B. You know what I mean? So yeah.
So it really depends on who you are and who do you actually want to become in life, as opposed to other people telling you what to do and what not to do and how life is going to be, Because I remember when I was in Matric, I had this mentality, I'm doing this commerce thing, I'm not numerically articulate, so I'm just going to do it because, I'm given an opportunity to do it. But when I got to Star School, that changed, I had a different, I had a different mindset,
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's a great feeling,
And I was like, you know what? I'm very determined. I'm just gonna do this, And throughout the whole year, you learn how to be responsible. You learn a lot about yourself, your inner well-being. Who you are, and all those kind of things. You grow both intellectually and spiritually.
You restore the confidence you lost when life didn't go as you planned. You restore all of that, and you get to a place where you're like, okay, you understand yourself better. But there's hope. It's not the end of the world. And you feel like telling other people, hey, stop crying, get up and go.
Get up and go. The train is moving, Chana.
Like, build a bridge, get over it, and get on with making your dreams come true.
Get yourself. Get on with yourself. Okay, guys, tell me now a little bit about what are your dreams now? Now that you've gone through Star Schools, you're like the brand ambassadors of Star Schools, because you have to be. You have to sing praises as a place that has given you the opportunity to be the person that you are today. What are the dreams? How do you want to make the people at Star School proud? To say, okay, no, I was part of that class. That 2015 class at Star Schools, this is who I am, this is where we are right now. How are we going to get this right?
I know, like, for instance, I want to look at my life 10 years from now and say, I'm here because of Star School. I'm here because there was another opportunity for me to be where I am here today. I want someone the class of 2015, someone's not going to do well, you know what I mean? And they don't even know, but they're not going to do well. But not even 10 years from now, even say, look, there's Star School, there's hope, you know what I mean? And just telling someone that there is hope to make your dreams come true, and Star School is that hope.
Oh, okay. What I actually want to get out of you is, how has Star Schools prepared you for your journey going forward now? Because you've told me responsibility, accountability, it's taught you all those values. But what is the groundwork that it has done for you to now be able to, when you start first year, those first year marks are going to be the marks that you want. Not the marks that you might get, but the ones that you actually want.
It makes me now want it even more. It makes me now say, now I'm going to go to varsity and I'm not going to settle for less. Now I'm going to go to varsity and I'm not going to procrastinate because I want it more. Because I know that setback that I had just after matriculating, I was disappointed and my confidence was low. But going into 2015 and going to Star School, now my confidence is up, and going into varsity in this is 2016, right? Yeah, I don't want to get it wrong. This is 2016. I wanted more because of Star School. Now I'm gonna
a bit confused by whether the maths was the problem. Yeah.
I think it's just wanting it more and not settling for less.
Okay, do a quick pop quiz. Pop quiz. You guys are the ambassadors of Star Schools. When did it start? Boom.
As in what?
When was it established, Keita?
People who work at Star Schools even know.
They should. You should know now.
I don't even know. Like, I didn't even do research as much.
You should give us some time to study, you know?
4 years ago.
Well, isn't it 2004?
Years ago. I'm reading an article for My Future magazine. Let me read you just the first 2 sentences. Star Schools began its life in 1968.
What? 68.
Maybe I'm reading the wrong article. And it's almost 40 years later, it's the leading supplier of supplementary education in South Africa, serving over 15,000 high school learners nationally. Maybe. Programs administered by Star Schools include Matric rewrite, Saturday and winter schools, as well as revision and pre-exam sessions. Wow. Okay, give me the Star Schools address in Johannesburg, Braamfontein.
Braamfontein, Smith Street.
167 Smith Street.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Okay, and then give me the telephone number.
How many times did we call?
Thank you. You don't know the phone number?
No, I don't.
So who calls? You call or your parents?
Oh yeah, no, I went there personally.
You guys don't know this.
Give me problems, so I didn't need to call. When's that?
Oh, they didn't give you problems.
Happening.
Okay, we'll do the number later. Quickly give me your last words for somebody who's sitting right now. We've got people who are sitting right now who just got their matric results. I know I can assure you there is someone in South Africa who's sitting right now who just got their results. They don't like their results. They're very anxious or they're skeptical about whether or not they should go and do that degree that they don't really want to do. What is your advice to that person? Literally in 2 sentences.
One setback doesn't mean that your life is over. Look at me. I am coming from a diploma to a bachelor's to a university acceptance into a wonderful course. I never thought that this could happen to me. Just give yourself the chance to prove to yourself that you're better than any circumstance. And there's nothing too hard that you can't pursue if you set your mind to it.
Awesome. There is nothing that you cannot do if you set your mind to it. Man.
I would echo the very same thing. And the slogan for Star School is Star School, your choice, your advantage, your future. It is your choice. It is an advantage. And this is your future, that's in front of you. Mm-hmm. And that Star School is proof that there is light at the end of the tunnel.
Star Schools is a proof that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Lovely. Ma'am.
Be yourself. Do whatever you want to do. Grab the opportunities that are available and use them to your own good. Star School it's a good platform that gives us an opportunity to just to be yourself and do whatever you want to do. So my advice is do yourself, be who you are, and just pursue whatever dream you want to pursue. Go for it.
And then the last thing that I want you guys to quickly tell me before I say goodbye and thank you to everybody at home. Which varsity are you going to, and fees must fall? What is your feeling towards that? Are you joining the revolution? What is going on?
It has to. I'm going to Northwest University.
Northwest University. Speke?
No, the Val Triangle.
Northwest University.
Alberton Forge.
It is Speke.
I didn't pass Africa.
Girl, you need to get your life, girl. I got a distinction in Afrikaans. I know. By the way, it's a nickname. Shem, you need to go and learn it. You need to go learn the culture of your school before you go there. Please, don't embarrass us. Please. Fees must fall. Is Beka even? I haven't seen Beka in the fees must fall. I haven't seen.
I don't even know what Beka is, but I'm going to know.
Beka is University of the Northwest. They call themselves Beka in the sports. When they do sport, the netball, the guy, it's a nickname. It's like Takis.
Oh, okay.
Beka, yes. Oh, okay. Yes. So it's okay. Get your life, freshman. Yeah. Let's hear. Yes, which varsity are you going to?
I'm going to Medunsa.
Woo!
Yes, doctor.
Doctor. Okay, lovely. Fees must. You guys also not fees must fall. No, it's okay.
I'm gonna go to Vista College.
Yes, girl. And then fees must fall. Also not really.
Not really. So yeah, but they have to. They have to.
Fees must fall. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everything that you guys have come and told us. You know, sharing your life is quite a different thing, especially on camera, especially on TV, telling a whole of South Africa what you went through. I really appreciate it. And I know the people at home have found this to be very valuable. If you didn't, Shogut were not passing my 6 distinctions. And how many of us really did get 6 distinctions in Matric? Not a lot. I got 1. But in any case, thank you very much for watching once again. It is Assertiveness, the show that gives ordinary people the space to talk about things that really matter. You can find us on Facebook at Assertiveness, and on Twitter we are at Assertiveness TV. Please hit us up, tell us what you think, tell us what you'd like to know. I am Nicolette Mashile signing off and say, if you are not assertive, you really can't sit with us.